currently selling 2 brands in India. It is a freaking awesome marketplace. I will tell you, I love India because they have got a lot of money. The middle class in India is huge. There's more millionaires in India than there are people in New South Wales. There's a lot of money there, whilst also being, of course, crazily poor. 600 million people living below the poverty line in India as well. But it's got such a huge populace, so swings and roundabouts. Anywho, and they also have an amazing relationship with Australia. Australia's done a brilliant job of branding its country into India. The Australian government has. And therefore they feel very good about buying Australian products, and there's a certain cachet associated with owning Australian products too that they simply don't have with owning Indian based products. It's the same in China as well. So there is that. But it is a monumental pain in the arse to start selling on Amazon in India. Now, you can look at that and say to yourself, well, that's all too difficult. Or you could look at that and say, that's an awesome opportunity. And that's just a mindset thing, because wherever there's problems, there's opportunities. And it is a monumental pain in the arse to start selling things on Amazon in India. And here's why. To start selling on Amazon in India, you need a few different things. First thing you're going to need is an Indian mobile phone number. So you're going to need an Indian mobile phone number. You've got to sell professionally. So just like when you sign up to Amazon here in Australia, they're going to ask you a few different things. One of the things they're going to ask you for is for your mobile phone number. So here's your mobile phone number. You're going to need that, of course, and you'll need to have your Indian mobile phone number. So you'll need that. So you've got to get one of those. Not insurmountable, fairly simple to get one of those things, and you just need to kind of get creative about how you do that. But second thing you're going to need is a bank account for the funds from your sales on Amazon India to get deposited into. And that bank account must be in India. And therein lies the problem. Because to open a business bank account in India, which is what you will need a business in India, a private limited company in India. And to have one of those in India, you will need an Indian national as your director. Therein lies the problem. So if you are an Aussie citizen and not an Indian national, you will need to find usually an accountant or something like that to be your director in India, and you'll have to pay them to do that. Now, that is where the problems start, okay? And I went through that whole process, and it took me, the better part of 7 months to get myself set up selling on Amazon in India. And most folks would have given up a long time before that 7-month period, believe me. But it was absolutely worth it, as these things are. Now, I documented, you'll be delighted to know, I documented that entire process. So there's 2 different ways that you can find out what the hell I did. Way number 1, if you want the full no holds barred thing, you got to go to get this training program, and you do that by going to advanced training info page right there, sell on Amazon India right there, and that will take you to this page here, blah 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 blah, which details exactly how I went through that process and how I've streamlined the whole thing, and tells you in the training program exactly how to do it. So there's that way you can do it, or way number 2, which is same but different. Go to amazon.com.au, type in sell on Amazon India, and there is my book, How to Have a Wildly Successful Online Business on Amazon FBA in India. So that will also give it you. Now, clearly it's not going to be as comprehensive as the training course, because it's a book, for God's sake, but that will also give you a heap of great information too. So it's up to you. The course is super cheap. The book's super cheap. It's entirely up to you. But as I said, I believe it is worth the pain because the market is brilliant. The market is absolutely fantastic. There is a systematic way that you can find the right people and get the necessary infrastructure in place in India without losing your shirt, that will mean that you can start selling your products in India. It is not overnight success. It's going to take you some time. Indian bureaucracy moves at a glacial pace. It is frustrating, no doubt about it. But if you stick with it, the rewards are huge. The rewards are huge. So you know your own personality. You know if you can cope with that level of frustration. It's entirely up to you. But that's how I did. That's what you need, and that's what I did, and that's the documented process of how you can do it too. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.